The government is today pleased to announce the appointment of Justice Robert French as the new Chief Justice of the High Court of Australia. Justice French will be the first West Australian to be Chief Justice of Australia, the first West Australian to occupy this office, therefore, in 107 years. His appointment is made necessary because of the retirement of the Honourable Chief Justice Murray Gleeson, which takes effect as of Friday the 29th of August 2008. We extend on behalf of the government our congratulations to Justice French on this important appointment, the most important constitutional office in the land. We also extend our congratulations to Justice Gleeson on his contributions as Chief Justice of Australia in recent years. Justice French brings to this new appointment 22 years' worth of service on the federal court. He is well regarded across the legal profession. He has had a distinguished legal career so far, and we congratulate him on this most important appointment. The Attorney.
Thank you. Yes, it is with great honour that I confirm that Justice French has been appointed as the next Chief Justice of the High Court of Australia. He has had 22 years of distinguished service as a judge on the Federal Court of Australia. He is regarded judicially as a leading jurist. He is regarded academically as a lawyer of great expertise. He has written extensively, not only in judgments obviously delivered in his role as a judge of the Federal Court of Australia, but he is widely published on a number of topics. He is regarded as a constitutional law expert. He is regarded highly in respect to his expertise in administrative law, his experience in native title. He has served the broader legal community in a number of categories, including the Legal Aid Commission of New South Wales, and he serves currently as a part-time member of the Australian Law Reform Commission. So he has constantly maintained a passion for the development of the law. He is regarded universally as a fair-minded judge who gives the right of fair hearing to those who appear before him. He is respected for the clarity of his reasons and his ability to express the law in clear and concise terms. We are confident that he will provide outstanding leadership to the High Court of Australia.
Over to you, folks. One here and then here.
Attorney, how many names are on your shortlist for this appointment, and were any of the sitting High Court judges considered for the Chief Justice role?
Again, it's inappropriate to identify those persons who were considered, but I can say, and it's a matter of interest, that the process of consultation that occurred in respect to the appointment of Justice French is the most extensive that has ever occurred in Australia. Not only were the premiers of the states consulted and chief ministers, attorney generals of course, but also law societies, bar associations, the community legal sector, legal aid commissions, and indeed the deans of leading law schools, as well as of course the women's legal groups were consulted. So out of that process of consultation, to answer your question, quite remarkably, there were in the order of 200 letters sent out canvassing views. Quite remarkably, of those 200, I can identify that there were 24 nominations. So those who were nominated were clearly in the elite of Australia's legal profession. It is fair to say that any one of those persons would have performed admirably. We are convinced, however, that we have the outstanding candidate at this point in time.
Did you meet with him before the appointment? Yourself and the Prime Minister, have you spoken to?
No interviews were conducted. I, of course, spoke to Justice French before the Cabinet announcement, and he, of course, indicated he was very honoured to accept the appointment, and he specifically indicated, as the Prime Minister has, his appreciation for the work of Chief Justice Gleeson, and indeed, I think he will acknowledge that in any statements he makes.
Attorney, do you suspect he'll be an activist judge or a black letter Judge?
He is a black letter lawyer. He has written a number of articles commenting on the development and the evolution of the law. So he brings to bear an interest in the practical development of the law, but in accordance with legal principles.